Hey folks, welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Here on the Rusty Bucket in Rusty Bucket Bay. And we are basically running around collecting notes and not really much else. Here we got a shot of Conker's girlfriend before Conker even came out, so that's a neat little something, even though I don't really like that game. Anywho, let's go, oh yeah. This is the solution to that puzzle that I mentioned earlier. It's not really much of a puzzle, it's just testing how observational you are. Observant, that's the word. Easy to miss mumbo token here. Kind of blends in with the rest of the boat. The boat. Here you definitely want to be careful. No guardrail. Nothing on top of here, I'm really amazed. What am I even doing? Okay. Also, another thing. What is the significance of Twycross, England? I don't know. I'm not from Englandia. If anyone can tell me. I know there are British people who watch this. Anywho, that one's an enemy. This one is real. Seeing those two side by side really makes the difference very clear. One has a throat and one does not. Now that is absolutely necessary in order to get the other things in that room you saw there. But that's something I'll put off to the end. Very foolishly, might I add. Extra life, Jiggy, notes, and fan blades of doom. That is something you should probably do right as soon as you get into the level, because it's where you're most likely to die. And you really don't want to die and have to collect all those notes again. Like I did. So take it from me. Don't be an idiot. Anywho, let's go use that password we saw. And, hopefully, put it in. Is that what I'm doing now? Is it? Or am I just running around without any sort of aim? I think I'm running around without any sort of aim. Or I'm going in here, okay. Oh, yeah, this is another pretty... I don't know, I don't know what adjective I was going to use. It's not particularly hard to find, nor is it particularly interesting. This is a room, basically. Anyway, kill those guys, grab the 5 notes. It's actually 1 gold feather, very cleverly hidden. I don't grab it, but... yeah. Right to the left there. Okay, past me. You're keeping me in great suspense. Are you going to go enter that password? Or pass number, or passcode, or whatever we want to call it? Oh, come on. Yeah, those things can be a bud. Even if you think you're avoiding them, you may not be. Because hitboxes. Yeah, here we go. So, do you remember the number? I remember the number. And I played this a week ago. So, say it with me now. 3. 1. 2. 1, 1, 1. Ha, threw you off there. Ha, ha. I gotta redo it and make sure you do it right. And that relatively simple puzzle gives us a Jiggy. You know, for all the super annoying Jiggies, of which there are 2, at least there are easy Jiggies like that to balance it out. When everything is incredibly painful and annoying and frustrating to do, the game is just not very enjoyable. Luckily, very few games manage to make that mistake. Unfortunately, rareware games tend to. So we can climb these smokestacks. There are notes. There's a Jiggy at the top, as you might guess. And be sure to take this side, because on the other side there's an enemy, and it will catch you very much off guard. So, climb this ladder. And there's the Jiggy for your trouble. And unfortunately, it doesn't really give you much of a way to, you know, appreciate the level. Just because there's no flight pad, and I don't know, stuff is big and bulky, and curses! Stuff is big and bulky, and it's hard to get a good view. But, you know, you can still appreciate it. It's a small level, but it's pretty good. And it's very much in contrast to, you know, the more kiddie, lighthearted levels and games and stuff like that. I mean, this kind of serious industrial stuff is kind of what separated Banjo from Mario, aside from being an overall better game. So, kill that guy, and use this Spring Steps chalk thing, grab this mumbo token, and then float on over, preferably not get hurt. Yep, get on over here, climb this rope, and you can see over there that there is something on top of it. What is it? It's the witch switch. But I'm not going to do it yet. I don't know why, but I don't. Grab that. And grab just a paltry 3 notes. Now you can pay these tolls in order to open up passages. This passage here is actually completely useless. I don't think I ever use it, and it's a schlep to use anyways, you can see. But the 8 toll here is actually necessary, because the last Jinjo is at the end. Also, you may have noticed, it becomes very apparent when you're shooting the tolls. Kazooie shoots eggs in multiples of 3, in sets of 3. So, yeah, I don't really know why, but it's something you notice. Even if you're mashing it, you'll only do 3 at a time. Grab those, and ta-da! Jinjo's acquired. So we got 3 more, 2 of which are very frustrating. Actually, I'm trying to think, which one haven't I gotten yet? Oh yeah, I know exactly which one. And it's a pretty cool one. It's something that doesn't really happen much in Banjo-Kazooie. So, I'm gonna climb up. No, I don't. Yes, I did. No, not. Yeah, I remember making a stupid joke like that. I don't know why. Make fun of my own indecisiveness. Anyway, drop that and cause it to explode on an oil tanker. This is not a good idea. Banjo, you fool. And can climb this. And we'll get that witch switch before we head into that hole that we opened. So let's... This is a very hard jump to make, by the way. It's very easy to screw up, as you can see. Just barely made it. And ta-da! Jiggy appears! As of time of recording of this commentary, I still have not gotten that Jiggy. Probably gonna have to go out of my way. Now, into the hole! Damn it. Anyway, in we go. And here we have a boss fight. I don't know why they give you so many eggs. There's no reason to use them in this fight. Anyway, you can do this the easy way or the hard way. The hard way is with, like, anything besides the Wonder Wing. The easy way is with the Wonder Ring. This guy splits into 2 every time you kill a box. Yeah, Wonder Wing. Use it. It's your friend. And that's that. You don't even need the Wonder Wing expansion to cheese him, so yeah, good plan. Good fun. And if I were really OCD, I would grab all those eggs, but I will not. So, I have put it off long enough, and honestly, I should never have put it off. I need to go for the hardest jiggies in the level. And they're hard. They are quite difficult, actually. And if you screw up, you have to start from square one. Let's head on in. Now, first things first, you want to kill the enemies on the sides here. Both of them. They will make a certain thing in the future quite a bit easier. Then you want to go down this ladder. See, there's bees down there. And although you may be scared fleeing from bees, you actually want to head up into this hexagon here and grab this honeycomb piece. And yeah, it collects there because I got them out of order. And anyway, that was a very shoddy editing cut. And welcome to the engine room. I'm ignoring that mumbo token. Basically, you don't want to take any unnecessary chances in this room. You will die if you take unnecessary chances. You want to go when it's absolutely safe. You want to wait until things are very much stopped. And as you can see, right here, I have much fewer notes. This guy died, and I lost all my notes. And that is really annoying. So, you want to go over here, intense platforming. First you want to turn off this fan. That is step 1 in getting that jiggy there. Step 2 is the hard part. So you head up on here. I definitely think you should grab that extra life. It's a good idea, because you very well may die quite a bit. And these blades, if you get hit by them, you get knocked back, often into that bottomless insta-death pit. It's not fun. You don't like it. It's not a good thing. So you will often have like gone through the entire level, and you'll jump through, and you think you're gonna make it, or you'll make the first one, but you'll get knocked back on the second one. You'll die, and you'll just scream. You'll scream, and then you go to bed at night, and you'll scream again. You'll scream in your dreams. It'll be in your nightmares. Anyway, the hitboxes are weird or something, or the timing is weird, I don't know. But it's honestly pretty hard to practice the timing, because if you get it wrong, you'll probably die. Anyway, I highly recommend grabbing those notes before hitting that switch, because you don't want to waste time grabbing them when you do the time trial thing that is activated by that switch over there. See the mumbo token there? I am never going to get it. Ever. Don't even tell me to do it. Because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Anywho, you also want to time hitting the switch so that you basically it aligns with the rotating thing, so you have a clear path and you don't have to wait. Because you've got 65 seconds. Just over a minute. Luckily, pressing both switches causes those to stop, which is a very, very brief reprieve. A very small act of mercy by the developers. So, you want to talent shot all the time. And here's why I told you to kill those enemies, so that you don't have to bother killing them, possibly get hurt and knocked back to the bottom of the shaft. That would be bad. So, the time limit, honestly, is not incredibly tight from a pure logic standpoint. But the swimming controls make it so that you'll often waste a lot of time trying to grab the jiggy and trying to get back out. And no amount of holding the R button is going to help that. I tried to have more control by using the A button instead. Unfortunately, camera angle did not decide to be nice to me. So, this has been Rusty Bucket Bay, and I will see you guys next time.